Well, good Monday morning. I thought I'd turn that off. There we go. Let's get rid of the echo. Good Monday morning to you. I don't know why that did. Who knows? It's probably, I don't know if it's Facebook because we're using a different, we're using Restream to
It might be.
stream it. So who knows? But it was fine before. We got Corwin on, Bethany, Susie, Jenny. Wow, it's Monday.
It comes by super fast.
Yep, the sun's coming up earlier these days.
I know it's staying.
Although it's not warming up. I had 21 this morning.
Yeah, ours was 18.
It was chilly.
It's pretty cold. It's only supposed to be 43 in Mayhill, which means it's going to be about like.
I don't know what the high's supposed to be here today. Let me find out. We'll give you a weather report. I did see.
Hello, Dennis. Are you cold too?
Did it get cold in the Metroplex area?
I love your emojis.
I know.
They're so good.
Oh, that's weird. An error occurred. It doesn't want to tell me the forecast.
No.
You know why?
Because it's supposed to snow.
Thursday we have a chance of snow again, which is okay because like most of the snow's gone, right. And the snow that's left is kind of dirty. So.
Right.
But okay, so I was gonna look. The high today says 35.
Okay, it's cold. It's not like warm.
Dennis says, "Yep, it's cold." What's the temperature there, Dennis? 25.
Is it in the 50s?
I doubt it. I bet it's in the 30s. So we've got highs in the 30s. Ooh, high in the morning is supposed to be 18. So 30s and 20s, 40s and the low, I guess, going into Friday morning is 12.
Ooh, I don't like those numbers.
Yeah. It's I think the 38, wind chill's 24.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's chilly. If you add in the humidity, that feels really, yeah.
Good morning, Kathy.
Kathy's in. Yeah, I need to fix that. That's a computer thing that keeps on. Mac wants their battery to last forever, but the way it does that is it shuts everything off if you don't use it every 3 seconds. Wow. So tech stuff. What tech stuff we're going to talk about today?
Well, we put out some new cards in the sanctuary and in the welcome area and down in our overflows.
So one of the things that you guys are going to start seeing, we'll put the links to for you guys who are digital, is because we're trying to move everything online, digital, not everything, but all of our registration signups, all that stuff online. So you're going to see QR codes with stuff. If you don't know what a QR code is, I'll show you.
We should have brought the little stuff that we had.
Yeah, I can show them pretty easy though. On the church app. So when it talks about members, add somebody. So this is a QR code. I'm gonna walk over. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here. That, can you see it?
Yeah, it's a little blurry. Put it down though. There you go.
That's a QR code. And all you have to do, if someone had done it really quickly, you would have been added to our community group.
That's true.
But all you have to do is now, it used to be you had to have a QR code reader. But now all you got to do is just put your camera over it, and then it'll pop up, and you just click it. You click it, and that'll take you to whatever website you're supposed to go to. In this case, it would have just added you.
Yeah.
If you had the app, added you to our group. And I don't know what QR means. It's that funky little code thingy that I showed you. Everything has
abbreviations.
Yeah, abbreviations these days. In fact, I have a friend that their church is, I think it's called the Rescue Church. And so like on all their stuff it says TRC.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that could be confusing to us.
For everybody, unless you knew, what they're talking about.
Right.
I'll look and see what QR stands for. It'll say.
But essentially it's, instead of clicking a lot of buttons to get to where you need to go, it's just minimizing, so you just scan the QR code and then it takes you to where you need to be. So
it stands for quick response.
There you go.
It's a quick response code.
Oh yeah, look, you got it.
Oh yeah. You were
You're faster than us this morning.
Jose's pretty slick here. He knows what.
This is like my third cup of coffee this morning.
Oh, really? It's my first. No, my second. My second cup of coffee.
Yeah, when I drink my first, I don't talk to anyone. I just have to sit in quiet contemplation.
Yeah.
While I drink it.
Well, I have to talk to the animals. So they have to say that's not your coffee. Woody loves coffee.
Yeah,
that dude will drink a whole cup of coffee. And so my dogs, they coordinate together. They will go bark at something or get the cats to knock something over. And so I go in to see what that is. And when I come back, Woody's halfway through with my cup of coffee.
He just loves it.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the energy.
Oh, gosh, no. He's, what did you win? The satisfaction of being first. Jose, that's what that is. So speaking of this is a little off topic, but our community group last night, we played a game.
So much fun. Called
Everybody Knows. The funny thing is, and so what it is you have a little timer. So I don't know if it's 3 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And you have 10 questions, and there's supposed to be 10 questions. Everybody knows. It's just how quick you can think of them, how quickly you can think. And so some of them were just like, oh, who would know that? I mean, it's like trivia kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so what really made it hard was like the cards I get, I'm like, man, those are hard questions. And then someone gets one that like, what does the I in FBI stand for? Or no, is it F? What does the F in FBI stand for? I'm like, oh my goodness, why can't?
What is the name of the doctor that works on teeth?
Oh yeah. What do you call a doctor that works on teeth? Really? I mean, how come I can't get those questions?
Those are fun though. I think those kinds of stuff are fun.
Good morning, Jim. So that one is called Everybody Knows. That was fun.
It was fun.
So we might play that one in youth gym at the end on Wednesday night.
I think that would be hysterical.
Everybody Knows. We also have one called the Game of Things. Now the Game of Things, if you have people that are a little bit more shy, or not super competitive, I don't know, a little bit more reserved, you can play that one, because that one, like we played that one in youth one night, and one of the questions was things you shouldn't do at a funeral. And so it's not like right or wrong answers. You just put down whatever. And then you fold them up, and then there's a reader, and the reader has to try to guess who said what. And if I had been quicker on my feet, I would have said, start singing Another One Bites the Dust.
Yeah.
Because that's something you should not do at a funeral.
No. No.
So, but you have to try to guess that one. So that one is just kind of getting to know. We almost played that one last night, but
I think they both would have been fun.
So, anyways, tech stuff. Look for QR codes. Look for the links and stuff. We're in the process of adding that to all the other stuff that we have. If you don't have the church app, although it's funny because I don't like to recreate graphics for the church app. I just use what we have.
Well.
So
otherwise, we would have like tons of different kinds of graphics.
I have a QR code on we're having a new to FBC Cloudcroft, new to FBC lunch at the end of March. And the stuff on the app, if it's like on there, all you got to do is click it, and it takes you to it.
Right.
So we're trying to do that more. Add the links so you can click stuff and go there. I told you guys we have an FBC Cloudcroft store. Right? I haven't added anything new to that. We got to
start wearing some merch.
Yeah, I have a hat downstairs, I think. So I need to add some more stuff to that. They have a cool cup on there, but they're out of stock, so I didn't list it on the store. But it's called the Magic Cup. Have you seen those?
Is it the one that like is the solid color and then like you put some hot stuff in it and it changes?
Yeah, so it's a coffee cup that when you put the coffee in there, then whatever you put on there shows.
So I'm guessing like it's black at first, and then you put the coffee
actually
in and
white. Actually white. So it's
that's
white.
That's actually pretty cool.
And then this one has a kind of a black band across the top, which looks cool. So that we've got the FBC Cloudcroft store. We've got the church app. That's Church Center, by the way. So if you go on your phone and go to the whatever your app store is, Google Play Store, I think they call that one, or Apple, the App Store, Church Center, and then you look for FBC Cloudcroft, and I forget what it. I think it asks you for your phone number or something like that.
Yeah, it's just like basic information.
Ask you for something just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think the app is a great way, even if like you're not a member, if you're a visitor or you're just a regular attender, to still get, because that way you're connected with the church. And the ones that are members, you can reconnect. That's our whole theme this year.
Re-engage. So yeah, you want to get the church app store or church app store. Wow.
Oh wow.
The church app. I just combined a couple of things together.
4 more cups of coffee. You need the Larry slap.
I do have the FBC Cloudcraft store on the church app. But if you get that, then it's really easy for us to send out notifications to you. Mm-hmm. For example, so like not everybody looks on Facebook. Not everybody is on Facebook. But for example, I'm going to schedule, I don't know if I can schedule it. Anyways, we'll send a notification that'll come out on Saturday through the app, and it comes up like a notification. Because something happened. What are you supposed to do Saturday night before you go to bed?
We spring forward.
Yeah.
I'm like, I had to think about that.
In our house, it's put the dogs up, but no. So this is spring forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do that. Lose an hour sleep.
Yeah. Although it's nicer to have like longer days, so you don't feel like you're.
I'm looking forward to that.
At 6 o'clock, like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed.
But someone riddle me this, Batman. Do you know what that comes from?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Riddler.
Which is funny because we watched
Did you watch Batman?
Jack Nicholson and.
Oh yeah, he makes a really good Joker.
I will.
Anyway, so.
Sorry, distracted you.
Tell me this, if you guys know. Why don't we change the clock on Friday night, and then let Saturday be time change hangover day? And then we've got like 2 days to get used to it before you have to go back to work on Monday.
That's a good one.
So why did they do it on a Saturday night and a Sunday? Why not Friday night? Mm-hmm. And you lose an hour on Saturday, no big deal. Oh, look who's here! You'll bring her in? No, we had a small little visitor pass by. Our little daisy flower. Daisy's our new little pup. Good morning, Edric. So someone tell me what would be the rationale of changing it Saturday, losing an hour, and then you have Sunday to adjust, instead of doing it Friday, and then we'd have Saturday and Sunday to adjust? Why would we do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know why we change it at all still, although there are people who,
I would rather just have it the same.
Sunday's the official start of the week?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a reason. Might not be a good reason. See, I want a couple of days to prepare.
There might not be like an actual.
So I know of churches. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What's the rationale?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not supposed to ask me the question that I ask you, Tim. You're supposed to answer the question that I ask you. Give him a hard time. So, yeah, I mean, I'd rather just not change it at all. Right. But then I like the, that it doesn't get dark until 9 or so in the height of summer. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, yeah, we got to keep touching that.
Yeah.
But time changes come up, so we can send a notification out on your app for that. And I think I said this before to you guys, but you guys who live in the city and stuff where you get cell phone service, it doesn't matter to you. Up here, we have people who you were like this for a while, that don't get cell phone service at home. Mm-hmm. So you have to rely on your internet at home. Yep. And then for those that do that, they don't get group texts, which is weird. I don't understand.
Or pictures.
Why? Yeah, or pictures. But if you have the app, Okay, Jose, because the government said so. I know of churches that have in the past said we're not going to change it on Sunday.
Hmm.
So come at the regular time on Sunday.
It's very
So
interesting.
don't change your clocks until you go to bed Sunday night.
It's weird.
Yeah. To
Wouldn't
me, that would be far more confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I remember when Mom was pregnant with you, I was youth minister in Granbury, and it took us an hour to get there. And we get there, and we usually got there early anyways on Sunday morning. But we were like there for a long time. Nobody was there. And finally, the deacon came to turn the heater on and stuff. And I said, "Where is everybody?" He goes, "Oh, you forgot to change your clocks, huh?" So we, in the fall, missed out on getting an extra hour sleep. But most people don't do that. Most people miss the setting it ahead. It is confusing, Vicky. We just anyway. So I might do that. I might this week just change the clock on Friday and mess Mom up all day on Saturday. Why not? Just why not? I don't know. Anyways, so get the church app. We can send stuff to you like that, and we'll put all the stuff on there.
And stuff changes all the time.
It does. We're trying to keep up. One of the things that gets me, and then I end up doing it to myself, is we'll schedule it. We put it everywhere because we have like events on Facebook. We have it on our website. We have events that are on there too, and then we have it on our church calendar, not church calendar, our church app. And so occasionally I'll have an event that's going on, and someone says, "Hey, can we change that to 5 o'clock instead of 6?" No.
We have a lot goes on in our church.
No, we can't do that. That would take me a long time to try to find a way to change all that kind of stuff. So I was looking to make sure that we actually did change the other one. So yeah, good. We did have a men's retreat scheduled for this weekend, but we postponed that one. So
it did just
we'll
come up super fast.
Although I was talking with a visitor yesterday, and he downloaded the app and he goes, "Oh, a men's retreat." I said, "Don't get too excited." We changed that. I just forgot to change it on the app. So jump into the technology, engage in there. Where you guys know this, I'm sure already. So we're live streaming now to Facebook and to YouTube for our not only Java and Jesus, but for our services. And I keep saying this, but we really want to dig more into that. I want to put a team together that can help make our online services more interactive. And so we're working on that. I want you to whenever you jump in online, to feel like you've actually engaged, re-engaged, that you've engaged, whether it's worship or Bible study, or our Java and Jesus. So we're working on ways to do that a whole lot better, instead of just feeling like you watched something, right?
Right.
So this is pretty good. If we can keep this from trying to go to sleep on us. I know it's a setting. I just need to take it down and play with it and fix it.
Display.
By the way, speaking of technology, this is not digital tech, but it's new tech kind of equipment stuff. Tell them what we got.
So we decided to upgrade our coffee bar, which if you guys came yesterday, you noticed that we got some cool little containers and stuff for our coffee, but also for the staff, regular staff. We got,
because the other two, well, Angela's not here a whole lot, but
although Angelo, if you're watching, you're more than welcome to jump on this too.
2 out of the 5 of our staff don't drink coffee, so
it's just we got to carry the load. So we got an electric frother, but it makes cold foam, and it makes the heated foam is what it's called.
So you put the cream in it for the half and half.
Yeah.
And it heats it and froths it. Although Hillary's been the one doing it, because my favorite line is, "Hillary, I'm your frother."
Yeah, you use
I
that.
started that with Hope.
A little...
Yeah, Hope got me a little frother. Hope, I'm your frother.
But the electric frother has been like a game changer. It's so easy. You just pour it in, and then you put the lid on, and you press the button, and then while you're making your regular cup of coffee, like it's done by the time it's your cup of coffee's done.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
And so I still have half a cup of coffee left because it keeps it hotter longer because you're putting hot cream in instead of cold cream.
Which is why I like that better, because that way you're not like trying to chug your cup of coffee super fast.
And hopefully this week, so speaking of tech, hopefully this week I will be able to get some cameras moved for our live stream service. And so I don't know if you guys will notice a difference or not. I notice weird stuff like that. So right now our center camera is a little bit off center. It's a little off, just like we are, just because of where we had to put it. So I'm planning. Oh, I'm your frother. We have a heated frother. I think I told Hope that already.
So you gotta be careful who we talk about, because they could be watching anytime.
I know. Yeah, it tells us how many. It doesn't tell us who.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us who anymore.
Until you say something, until they pop on and say, I heard that. So we're gonna be moving the cameras. Hopefully, I'll have the cameras moved this week. For our live stream service, and that'll help a whole lot. Again, for you guys, it probably doesn't make a big a difference at all. But like when you stand dead center on stage right now, it looks like you're not, because the camera is just a little bit off to the side, looking in. So that'll be, and then eventually, we'll add a fourth camera that's a mobile camera, one that actually needs an operator to run.
Hey, Michael, if you want to come and live up in Cloudcroft, we'll find you a house.
The job is great, but it pays nothing.
Well, you can have free coffee all the time.
We'll pay for your coffee. So, Hope, what's that funny face for? What would you show me of?
Is it the dad joke? Is it I'm your frother?
No, because she loves that.
She does not.
Why'd you put a funny face on there? Talk to me. So yeah, gosh, church app.
The
frother joke.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
I
love that one. I love that one. I'm your frother. Yeah. Because the first time I did that, I
was there. Yeah.
Her coffee, and then I said, "Oh, I'm your frother."
I was there for the whole thing.
It's funny every time I say it.
Not really. So we have a lot of stuff coming. We're always moving.
So check the website out, fbccloudcroft.org, our Facebook page. Obviously. Oh, if you haven't liked the Facebook page, like it. I think most of you guys have. I keep telling people to do that. We also have Instagram.
I know, super cool. We got to do some more with Instagram.
Yeah, we'll have to dig more into that. I have a TikTok, but I don't have a channel, and I don't think we're gonna.
You don't want to do a TikTok channel? I don't know what we would do.
We need to finish working on planning some stuff. All that other. There's so much more we can do now. You can register with stuff online. You can register and pay online,
which is my favorite feature, because it just
everything's together.
Right, and it's simplified.
Yeah.
So that way, if you're the one that is, head of the ministry, or you're the leader of the event, like it just simplifies everything. And it makes it easier for parents too, because I know some parents really like they can just scan the QR code, go register their kid, and pay, and then they're done.
You can pay online or pay later.
Yeah.
That was one. It's weird because we don't get to see everything like you guys do, and so we had one parent that was trying to register and won't let me do it without paying, but we already paid in cash. So I went and looked, and it instead of credit card under it had other. So I clicked the other, and then it said pay later, and she goes, "Oh."
Yeah. What no one sees is that because ours looks different, is that my dad and I register each like 5 to 7 times on an event just to see what you guys see.
I'll tell Hillary.
And if
Hillary, go
there's
register for that.
right, and if someone has an issue, man, one of us is just re-registering so that way we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, like the first time I didn't really mean to enable the pay online yet.
Yeah, and it just
but I
happened.
did, but it wouldn't let you do it unless you paid online, so I had to fix some stuff.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we better let you guys go so you can jump into your Monday. Wow, the last Monday in the Mountain Standard Time Zone for this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna go to
months go by so fast now.
Mountain Daylight Savings Time.
Yeah.
Or Central Daylight Savings Time for some of you. They're already an hour ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just real quick, one of the things I remember because it keeps almost every year it comes before our state legislature here, whether we're going to change the time or not, right? To leave it one way or another.
Every year.
But we had one guy that he said, I'm for that, except it would greatly confuse my job. So he lived here but worked in El Paso.
I could see that.
And so right now we're in the same time zone. Yeah, you might not have known that El Paso is a different time zone than the rest of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in ours, it's in Mountain. And so right now we're in the same. But then there was an additional problem. Is his headquarters was in Houston.
Oh.
So he'd be working in 3 time zones if we.
Wow, that would be really confusing.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah.
Wow.
So don't forget to set your clocks ahead on Friday before you go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start a new trend.
Oh, is that the trend you're gonna start?
That's it. I'm gonna start the new trend. Set your clocks ahead on Friday before you go to bed.
For everyone else, it's Saturday. You can set it on Saturday.
And we will see you. You won't. Jim and I will see you on Wednesday. Let me pray for you guys. Father, thank you for your love. Lord, would you this week just help us to re-engage in a lot of ways. And Father, as we talk about all the different kind of technology stuff, it can get confusing. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to figure out. Would you help us to embrace the technology, not for our convenience, but Lord, for the purpose of being able to use it to share the gospel with the world, to help other people re-engage. And God, would you use us in ways that will bring you honor and glory? In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay. Thanks for jumping in, guys. Hope to see you again on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Check all the stuff out. Facebook, website, church app. Instagram.
Look around the church every time you come. Stuff changes.
Yeah, there's new stuff around the church in person every time you get here. And we'll see you on Wednesday.